Hi, John, JS&cars. I went to Harbor Freight and I picked up a couple of things. Since I'm really a hobbyist, not a professional by any stretch of the imagination, I have, I'm sure I have a half-inch drive set somewhere, but I have no idea where it is. So I bought these half-inch drive long sockets. These are the SAE, so they're standard American. And then I also bought metrics, whatever, in the event that I need some metrics. So, yeah, you stumble across that stuff all the time. And then, of course, whoops, what a mess. Set these bad boys down over here. And then I got the half-inch drive set with the shorter metric and SAE. So we're going to tackle the harmonic balancer and the timing chain and the front cover and try to put as much back together as we can. I hired this kid that works for me on some of my projects. I could do it, but at my advancing years, you got to decide if the taste of the bait is worth the pain of the hook. And at this point in my life, I'd have to say, nah, because I'll pay the price. Trying to wiggle myself in there and get, the Corvette is not the most easy car to work on, and especially with that long front. It's not like you can lean in from the front. I could take the radiator off and, not the radiator, the hood off and do that. And I might end up having to do that. But it's easier. I'm by myself, so it's easier if I have somebody to help me. And then we can take the hood off and then remount it where it needs to be. It's probably only 4 bolts. So that would be easy peasy. And then hopefully, we'll get that pretty much done this Saturday. I got them for all day. And then maybe we can even jump on and do the hard lines, the brake lines, the rear brake lines. I've already done the fronts, so we're good there. So we'll do the backs, and then he'll be there to help me bleed them. So then we could bleed the brakes, and theoretically, if everything goes back, it's road ready. So in fact, since the DMVs have been closed, I really didn't register it. I insured it through Haggerty's, since it is an antique. I don't know what kind of tags to put on it, if I should put collector or antique. I got to find out what the ramifications are of each individual type tag. I've heard different stories that if you put a antique tag on, you can only drive it certain amount of time or certain amount of hours, a certain amount. I don't know if that's accurate or not. In Florida, who knows? I got to find out. Since the DMV is closed, they're gradually opening. The one near me isn't open yet, as far as I know. So what I'll do is I'll go there or I'll call them. I tried their electronic stuff. What a pain in the ass. That didn't help at all. That was next to useless. So that being said, that's my next thing. I got my new tools. Like I said, I'm only a hobbyist. So these Pittsburgh, I've had pretty good luck with their stuff, although I bought a 1/4-inch drive set, a complete set. And I used it one time, and the ratchet kind of boogered up a little bit. It kind of worked. It worked tightening, but then when you ratcheted back, it would hop, skip, and a jump. So I just walked in, I told them, hey, here. And I got another one, and away I went. So that was easy peasy. And I'm only 6-7 minutes away from a Harbor Freight in Palm Harbor. So for me, in my opinion, they're not terribly expensive. This whole kit cost me all this stuff cost me $61. So, we'll try it. And what's the worst that could happen? I take it back, upgrade. But I don't even think I don't really see a need for that. Simply because, like I said, I do hobby work. I'm not a professional mechanic by any stretch of the imagination. And if it wasn't for YouTube, I'd be completely lost. So, because I haven't done any of this kind of stuff in a long time. I'm an old fart. I haven't been a motorhead in 40 years. And you get married, you have kids, and you don't diddle around with cars. You try to buy better cars because you have your family with you, and you don't want to take a chance at having an issue when you're, out somewhere and the car breaks down. I always run good tires on my cars. The last flat I got, and it really didn't go flat. It had some piece of metal or something sticking out of the sidewall, so it couldn't really be patched. But that's okay. It was like 70 bucks for a new tire. And I did it all at Walmart. That's fine. I use Walmart for a lot of things. I use Walmart for oil changes on my car. It's like 37 bucks, full synthetic. And my car's a 2019. When I took it in the first time, they changed the oil, no problem. Second time I took it in, it says, well, this car doesn't show up as far as the oil filter and all that. I'm saying, well, just put the same one on you put last time. And then I called Hyundai, and they said, yeah, it's the same motor, 18, 19, and 20. So, I mean, for all intent, same oil filter. So then the third time I took it in, I just told them, put the same oil filter on that you did last time. And they did. They didn't give me any static whatsoever. So I had that done. I'm coming up on my fourth oil change here. I'm at 27,000 miles. I use it a lot. I've been to Orlando and back last week and then this week. So that's 250 miles round trip for me. So yeah, it's all good. Other than that, I got these new tools. They're pretty good, all shiny. So we'll see how they work. If I need a half-inch drive, at least I have something now. Uh, I do have a set somewhere, I'm sure. But over the years, who knows where they go. All right, well, listen, please subscribe and like. I really would appreciate it. I don't have many subscribers, and that's not my main goal. But, if the people interested in some of the things they do, whether they are or they not, I don't know. Hey, join me. It's an interesting foray into my mechanical ineptitude. So that being said, please subscribe, like, hit the bell. I guess there's a bell. I don't even know. All right. Well, thanks a lot. Have a great day, and we will talk to you again. Bye.